gist of it, buddy. I've been following the story for about over a week now about this guy. Now he's finally gone to court and charged with malicious mischief of allegedly harassing a Tacoma homeowner, damaging property and her home. He would go to her doorstep. I heard that about the ring cam and call her all kinds of disgusting foul names or about her race like that. And he was caught on camera many times destroying and breaking apart her fence on her property and other things. He says, late May, Fox 13 spoke to homeowner and single mom Ginger Rivera, who said a man she didn't know, seen on camera, smashing her fence, throwing things through her window, and even leaving dead animals in her yard, according to court documents. All right, let's get to the video, shall we?
Last week, this man now charged with malicious mischief after terrorizing a local woman's home, sometimes returning multiple times a day. Every attack caught on camera. But the scariest part is she had no idea who he was, nor did any of her neighbors. She first talked to Fox 13 seeking help.
That led police to confirm the video showed a suspect they wanted to identify, which ultimately led to his arrest, thanks to tip from you, Fox 13 viewers. But the big question now is, will he be released? Fox 13's Steve Kiggins is in Tacoma with the details.
45-year-old Brian Shedwin in court today while the judge was considering whether or not he'd qualify for a public defender. We learned he's got tens of thousands of dollars in the bank. That means he wasn't offered that public attorney. That means he's likely to pay for his own attorney. And today,
but this guy's got other cases in $15,000.
So Shedwin can pay on 10% or so to a bail bondsman or pony up all that cash, $15,000 on his own, and get out of Pierce County Jail until his trial. Shedwin appeared in court via video screen. Prosecutors alleged between May 9th and May 26th, he repeatedly visited the home of the victim in this case, Ginger Rivera. Tacoma police offered 5 different case files for all these incidents for today's court hearing. Shedwin pled not guilty to second-degree malicious mischief, but his alleged crimes were caught on camera, and malicious might be putting it lightly. This is Ginger Rivera's home. She and her family just moved in here back in January. She says for some reason she doesn't understand. Shedwin repeatedly comes by making a mess, kicking through fences, damaging windows, even leaving animal carcasses on the property.
Jesus.
When Fox 13 News first aired this story, Rivera told us yesterday she felt at least some relief that an arrest was made.
I was elated. I was so excited. But then, my mind starts racing and I think about all the possibilities around this as well. So a lot of mixed feelings, I think, relief, finally a sense of understanding of why. So yeah, a big roller coaster ride for me.
But Rivera told me today her sense of peace is nowhere near as strong as she felt after that arrest. Even though Shedwin's charged right now, she worries he might return to his old activities. He bails out of jail and goes down that same route. He'll be in violation of his parole and be back in jail pretty quickly. Now, Shedwin is also facing charges over in Kitsap County for his alleged role in an assault against a Domino's Pizza employee. That trial is expected to begin pretty shortly. Meanwhile, I spoke with Ginger shortly after today's arraignment. She was here in court filing for an order of protection. She wants to make sure that this suspect doesn't come anywhere near, and if he does, he could be right back in jail. By the way, that same restriction is in place if Shedwin does eventually bail out. We'll keep on top of it. For now, in Tacoma, Steve Kiggins.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if this guy's a racist or he just hates maybe saw her got real like that, or just like maybe a person that lived there before he had a grudge. And yeah, she's only lived there since January. I remember like many years ago, when Natalia and her who lived with a couple of her sisters and her mom Tammy living on this house down the street where I am. And just one day, somebody just sprayed up, did a drive-by at their house. Sprayed 15 bullets into the house, including a couple into the television set. I had to tell her why. I think the reason why I think their house got, Talia and Tammy, why their house got drove by and why somebody did a drive-by spraying 15 bullets in their house, because there was a couple of gang members called Chris Delgado back in the day. He was a hardcore Crip gang banger back in the early 90s. But they moved out, and Talia was living with her sisters and Tammy back in after 2000 for a couple of years, and just out of nowhere, 15 bullets. So who knows? So just think about that. Sometimes when you're buying a house or living in a place, somebody that you don't know is all vengeful like that, you gotta think about who the fucker that lived here before me. Crazy. Ah! Anyways, I'm out here, my job. Peace out.